Good morning. Ugh. I saw Tetra up in here. Hey, Miss Tetra, if you're still watching. Oh my God. Oh. I'm tired. I just woke up from a nap. One of those naps, I told my husband to wake me up at 7. When he woke me up at 7, it felt like I wasn't asleep that long. But I was asleep for a whole ass hour and a half. Hey, Miss Tetra. I miss you. I haven't talked. Ooh, oh, hold on. Emergency, hold on. I haven't talked to you in forever, ma'am. What's up, Mouse? What's up, trolling? Woo, okay, so, I saw what was going on in the chat. Yes, I saw Mysterious T's live about Dom's video. And just to get things straight, I am not a Mysterious T hate channel, nor hater. I just had some current concerns with her Trisha videos, and a lot of other people did, and therefore that's why I did the videos that I did. And 2, yes, I saw Shane Dawson come back. I knew he was going to do it, and I knew it was going to be a ghost story. I haven't watched the whole thing, because I went and took a nap. But, yeah. Look, my hair's all discombobulated and stuff. Oh. So, it has been forever, Skip. I miss my Tetra. So, I'm glad this is an easy stream, and we can just have some laughs and giggles and stuff, because I'm groggy right now. Turner, she might be. She might actually be. You never know. Alright, let me read the rules. Welcome to Xylie Gets Real Stream. Please do not call anyone out of their name. No racial slurs, isms, phobias, or shaming. No outside dramas or personal beefs in the chat. Everyone is welcome here. Alright, now that we got that out of the way. Well, good job, Alyssa. I hope you did well in them. I plan on doing my hair blue again. It's just, you know, I haven't had a chance to actually bleach it because I refuse to pay people to do it for me. No, I took a nap because I was tired. Believe me, with the crap I have to watch, Shane's not the most boring one, I promise you. Alright. Alright. Let me get myself straight here. What's up, Lee? Wait, this needs to go over here. Alright. Yeah, that's what I usually go with. Hence the blue back here. I just gotta bleach my hair again. It's been a year since I bleached it. Alright, let me queue up this video. What's it, the first one at like 250? I don't know if I'm going to cover Shane coming back or not. I have no clue. I don't know if I'm covering Shane coming back or not, because we knew it was going to happen. I've been saying that it's going to be before Halloween, and it's going to be like some kind of ghost event. He pretty much told everybody that on Instagram. So, I don't know if I'm covering if he came back or not. I mean, you know what? I'll cover it. I'm going to cover it in a short saying Shane finally came back. And I'm just going to go, I told y'all, and then I'm going to leave it. That's going to be my coverage of it. Crystal, I hope I don't sound stupid, but what do you mean when you say don't call anyone out of their name? Perfect example, like, instead of somebody calling Trisha Paytas, they call her, Trasha Paytas, or like with Unirock, they were calling him Cuck, Unicuck. It's basically the and okay, we're talking about Keemstar today, right? We do not talk about garden statues in this chat. However, if you throw a baby carrot in the chat, that can be for Keemstar. Let's put it that way. That's how you go without calling him out of his name. Just throw a baby carrot in the chat for Keemstar. There you go. You throw a baby carrot, I know you're talking about Keemstar. So I give y'all a workaround. You know what I mean? No, you cannot troll an Annie. Absolutely not. I don't go for that fat shaming shit either. Alright. Are y'all ready to get started? Are we good? Are we ready? So I hope that was a good I hope that was a good explanation with what we meant by that. Ooh. Yeah, direct insults. Shit talking should be about the behavior, not the person, basically. Yes. But then again, trolling, I don't even cover. It would have to be something spectacular for me to even cover, like Foodie Beauty or Amberlynn Reed. I normally have, just a quick to do. I normally have a thing against talking about people who have whole hate communities. Because I look at it as in there's no point of me covering it when they have a whole ass hate community about them. So, like, I don't cover KJ. I don't cover like Amberlynn Reed, Foodie B. I don't cover them because they have a whole ass hate community. I don't have to say shit. So. Is that these are rules from my chat. .sex. They've always been the rules in my chat. It's not a YouTube thing, it's my thing. Yeah, it's chat rules. Alright. So, now let's officially get started. Yeah, I wish, tell you the truth, I might go through and mute, like, KJ, and I'm definitely going to do it on my Twitter, because I am so tired of seeing her name. I am ridiculously tired of seeing KJ, Katie Joy, Without a Crystal Ball, WOACB. I am just sick of her name. I am about to mute it all. I might even mute it in the chat because I am so tired of seeing that name. Oh my god. Anyway, let's get to the subject. What's up, Jolly? Alright, so the never-ending feud between Keemstar and Def Noodles, and it will never end. It will never end. At this point, it's starting to be like the Ethan Klein Keemstar going back and forth. Now, I will say this. Y'all know I like the new Def Noodles better than the old Def Noodles. You're not late. Haven't even started Dr. Cross. It just started right now. And, but I will say he's been caping for Ethan a little bit too hard for me lately. And he's done some stories that's like, dude, you, like with the whole Anna Campbell suing Trisha Paytas and the survivors. I don't even remember him mentioning the survivors. I remember him just mentioning Trisha Paytas, whereas the most important thing was her suing the survivors. So, you know, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of slipping, but I live for the Keemstar Def Noodles beef. I have to admit. I do live for the Keemstar Def Noodles beef. 1,000%. Let me make sure okay, it's at 100. I didn't even save these in a thing, so I'm like, when this stops, I'm gonna have to go back and go to this video. Alright. So this is the first video of the newest beef, and it was October 5th when this one came out. Then he came out with another one today, which was kind of funny. This one is the real funny one. Oh, and Amber, I don't know if you heard me, but thank you for that $4.99. I appreciate it. By the way. And sorry you didn't get to see the alert. The alert's not on the intro. What's up, Paranormal Rich? Alright, so he's into the story where Keemstar was talking about, I think Logan Paul and Mike Tyson fighting, which I feel like Logan Paul would get obliterated if it happened.
I don't care what Paul brother it is, just get it done.
Yeah, I don't think
agree.
he'll fight you. I don't think he'll do that.
He might money, $100 million, they do anything. They don't care about that.
Yeah, you're right.
Mike Tyson would eat him alive. I'm just saying. Hey there, Cindy.
And $100 million.
I want to see get knocked out.
You and the whole world, Freddie. Anyway, folks, even though Mike Tyson said on his podcast that he would consider fighting one of the Paul brothers for a considerable amount of money, Keemstar falsely reported that the fight was confirmed in the title of his latest video, and then said this in the video.
Logan Paul versus Mike Tyson. It is happening. We got that full story for you.
Ah, gee, folks, I can't wait to hear this made-up story because literally nobody said that it was happening. They just said that they wanted to do it.
I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is probably happening.
Welcome to Drama Alert, folks, where it's probably happening is the equivalent to it's confirmed. In fact, it already happened, and you missed it because you just blinked. But wait, there is more, folks, because shortly after I posted that story on
Not gonna lie, I died. I died at this part that he's getting ready to do.
Twitter, Keemstar started blocking people just for sharing screenshots of my tweet covering that story in his Twitter replies.
Also, look at Def Noodles, what he said about you. But that's exactly what Keem did. Keem blocked me, LMAO. I'm surprised he hasn't blocked me, LMAO. Only thing I did was show what Def Noodles said, LMAO.
Now, it's no secret that in the past I've been a little trigger happy with the block button on Twitter. However, as of late, I've actually been trying something completely different. In fact, I haven't blocked anyone on Twitter in the last few months. In fact, I actually went back on my Twitter accounts and completely unblocked everyone that I had blocked. So it's kind of hilarious to be on the other side of the situation where somebody gets literally so triggered by a random stranger posting anything that's relative to my brand or me in their replies and immediately getting them blocked. I mean, I'm definitely getting a taste of my own medicine.
Look, now, we have shown some growth, okay? First of all, and thank you for the subscribe, by the way. First of all, he took away the ears in the Minecraft house and all that, got rid of that character. Thank you, God. All right? And now he is owning up to the fact he's getting a taste of his own medicine. Because remember, that was a big thing with everybody with Def Noodles, which that part I kind of understood. Because any kind of criticism you gave him at all, he used to just block you. So we're working. We're getting better. We're getting better. He realized what he did. I'll give him that.
Folks, that is not where it ends, because Keemstar must have some weird obsession with me, because literally hours after he blocked someone on Twitter just for posting a screenshot of one of my tweets, he literally went on another YouTuber's live stream and just started talking shit about me for absolutely no reason.
I was watching a brand new Def Noodles, and they said, you are in fact getting a divorce. You're dating a 18-year-old.
Not only did I never fucking say that, but as far as I can remember, I have never spoken about that individual on this channel. But folks,
thank you for the subscribe. And yes, the individual that Keemstar went into the individual's chat, it's no secret that the individual and I do not see eye to eye on a lot of things, right? And, but I will say this, that individual looked like they were in pain, because it was like, oh God, Keem. They had a look, he had a look on his face like, will you just shut up? Will you just shut up?
moments later, Keemstar explains that it is a hilarious ruse of his to just go into this individual's live stream and start making a bullshit about me. You see, folks, Keemstar has mastered the art form of barging into someone else's room and saying the...
Yes, Turner, that is who that individual is. Yes.
weirdest bullshit to try to get a reaction out of the person who's welcoming him into that room, thus creating a super awkward moment that is really hard to get through, which you may recognize he has done before.
Xylie in my chat right now?
Kimberly, like this guy.
Xylie, can you do me a favor?
Hello, Mr. Individual. Yes, Mr. Individual. It is the Xylie in the chat. Kimberly, you are so shady. You are shady as hell. Oh, Mandy said, thank you. Thank you, Kimberly Roddy Mom. Def Noodles did unblock me on his personal account. Why I was blocked, I do not know. I don't even follow that account. He never blocked me on his main, though. He used to actually follow me. What's up, Nessa?
In this classic video.
And then so now he's fucking famous somehow, and I'm famous.
Yo, you're in trouble.
Why? Oh shit.
That crazy, get his ass.
Now, folks, I know that was super cringe to watch, and I know that's Keemstar's MO as we've seen, but give him a chance. The video gets better as he starts interacting with people.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, how we doing though?
Real good.
You good?
I just did a podcast with Tana Mojo. It was so raw, so real.
Hey.
I got the...
Hey,
Yo,
Mr.
buddy.
Gemini.
Jesus.
Oh, folks, poor little Keemstar. Nobody can muster up the courage to give a shit about anything he's got to say. Oh, man, it hurts to watch.
Yo, he legitimately went on his show. This motherfucker went on his show. He said it was on antidepressants. And the side effects were that he didn't...
What's up, Tina? No, because I follow Cat too. Cat 10 Barbs too, Mandy, so I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe he said something under a post or something. I don't know. He was blocking people left and right.
have feeling in his dick. Projection. He was trying to put that on me.
Damn.
Folks, I'm sure that Zia's left because he wanted to get some fresh air. He didn't leave because it's unbearably uncomfortable to be in the same room as Keemstar.
Carson says, Keemstar is slowly losing his edge. He used to be drama titan who could practically ruin the career of anyone who crossed him. Very true. Now people are finally realizing he's just some weird old loser. Well, I can't call him old because I'm older than Keemstar, so I can't really say old. But I get what you're saying, and you are correct.
Might go down.
No. Absolutely not.
Alright, Keems. Alright, bro. It's gonna be alright, bro.
You know, maybe to Keemstar's benefit to never leave his basement anymore. Could help all the 12-year-olds go back to believing that he's actually a cool person to be around. Anyway, folks, with all that being said, I'm pretty sure that this live stream that Keemstar joined wasn't an absolute train wreck.
You know, it's funny. I don't know if you knew this, but my channel's dying.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, H3H3 uploaded a video that my channel is dying.
I mean, me look at something. Oh wait, why am I looking there? Hold on. Let's look at something real quick. Hold on. Oh my god, I cannot spell today. Holy shit. Alright, so 5.78 million subscribers. In his last few videos, last couple of, like a month ago, he got 839. We got 1 million views on the Bryce Hall steals Logan Paul's girlfriend. But most of his videos are doing 429K, 541K, 400K was the Kiwis one. 700K. So it might be.
Now, folks, do not worry. It is the obligatory mention of the H3 podcast. As everyone knows, Keemstar cannot go a single moment of his life without mentioning Ethan Klein.
My views have been down. They're knocked down to about half of what they were about a month ago.
You know, folks, Keemstar's talking about himself a lot on this live stream. I wonder if this was like a prearranged thing, like an interview, or if he literally just invited himself on it and started talking.
He's actually not lying about that. His views are half. His views are half about what it was about a month or two ago. His views are about half. He's not lying on that part. Because I'm sitting here looking at him. And he was easy getting 1.2, 1.1, 1.5. And now he's down to 429, 541, 658. So.
Talking about himself incessantly.
Flashback. Gold standard or whatever. But in any case, Keem says, how do I call in? I don't know. It depends on what you want to talk about. What do you want to talk about, Keem?
So Keemstar literally invited him.
Okay, can I just say, can Def Noodles please use a different picture of Keemstar? Because that picture is so damn disturbing. I'm just saying.
Himself onto this live stream and then literally hijacked it so he could complain about his views being down for 6 minutes. Huh.
Oh, God. Keem wants to call in. What is this about? What am I getting myself into by allowing Keem to call in?
You gotta hand it to this host, though, folks. The guy's being super gracious considering he's having this pit of desperation that is Keemstar tornado into this live stream that's meant to be an interaction between him and his fans. But, folks, it should be clear by now that for Keemstar business always comes first, regardless of the channel.
End of Flash.
That's not a lie. He don't care about what anybody else is talking about. Dude, I thought that pic was my brother when I first saw it. He's always sending me random selfies with that exact face. Oh, God.
Back. If you look up Keemstar over the last couple of days, the T channels, they really went after me because I said that, you know, something's wrong and YouTube's broken and, you know, the notifications aren't working or whatever. I made a whole YouTube video just to explain real quick.
Keemstar's 100% correct, folks. The T channels are on an all-out assault against him. There's been a litany of one video that's been made in the past week about Keemstar's channel dying. Now, the H3 podcast also discussed the Keemstar's channel dying, but even with that, I do not believe that 2 videos qualify as the all-out assault against Keemstar as he tried to characterize it to be. This guy just has a perpetual victimhood syndrome. He is constantly trying to spin this narrative that YouTube is trying to silence him. Remember, just a couple of months ago, he was literally making videos tagging Susan Wojcicki, tagging Team YouTube, and saying that
he was snitching to mom and dad. He sure was. Oh, no, yeah, Mandy, I get the purpose of the picture. It's just so disturbing. That picture is so disturbing. Cinti Tab says, I was watching this stream and they were supposed to be talking about Eugenie. Yeah, that's Keemstar. His persona online is he loves to be the villain of social media. Okay, and his personality is, I'm more important than everybody else. So. Estina, that was years ago. He got that fixed with YouTube. He is no longer banned.
He was being silenced, and then guess what happened, folks? Ethan Klein and the H3 podcast ended up getting a strike because of Keemstar's public video.
2 strikes.
Because he complained about one of the jokes. It is the same shit here, folks. Everybody's channel struggles at some point on YouTube. Now, some creators keep going because they know that things get better eventually. Things go up and down. It's just the way life works. But Keemstar, folks, he likes to invite himself onto other people's live streams. He likes to go and shout from the...
That's where he does all his complaining. That's exactly where he does all his complaining. He'll jump on somebody else's live stream and complain. He won't complain on his own damn channel.
Mountaintops that he's a fucking victim and that he's owed this shit. Nobody owes you jack shit, bro. This is just the way it works. Everybody's channel goes down. In fact, a lot of people's channels are down. So get the fuck over yourself. You're not fucking special, okay? Unless you want to give Mommy Susan a call and see if you can change things for yourself. But hey, we already know you do that, so kindly go fuck yourself.
And right now it's taken like 2 hours to get 100,000 views. So something clearly is wrong. I always have that big rush, and it was like a flip of a switch a month ago when H3 got those strikes or whatever. So all these C channels are making videos. They're saying Keemstar is the new Khaby Hanna.
One video.
Who is making all these videos? Because I've only seen the one, and then Ethan... Okay, let's be for real, all right? The only purpose for Keemstar to go to the individual's channel and get up there and talk was for Def Noodles to do this. That was the whole point of it. That was the whole point of it. Because he knew Def Noodles would make a video about it. Seriously, that was the whole point of him jumping up there, was to have Def Noodles make a video about him. Because you want to get people to keep your name in their mouth, whether good, bad, or indifferent.
Folks, one fucking video compared Keemstar to Khaby Hanna's I'm Shadow Banned controversy. Jeez, this guy's head is so far up his ass, he can't even tell it's full of shit.
Always bitching and complaining about.
His head is so far up his ass, he can't tell that he's full of shit. I'm going to use that. I'm sorry, I'm stealing that. I'll give you my, my sugar on shit doesn't make a donut, Def, and I'm going to take that one from you. Okay, we're going to trade. Just saying.
Oh, notifications ain't working, sub boxes ain't working, and you know, we always get these copy and paste responses from YouTube. Oh, it's working. Oh, it went out to everyone. It went out to like 7 million people. All right, no, it's not. I know it's not.
Folks, I feel so bad for this guy. His whole fucking live stream with his fans got completely hijacked by Keemstar, who doesn't give a flying fuck about him or his fans, and just wanted a platform to complain about the fact that his videos aren't getting as many views as he'd like. Seriously, this entire segment in the live stream is about 6-7 minutes long, and Keemstar talks nonstop for about 5 minutes and 50 seconds about how his videos aren't getting views. I mean, the host can't even get a word in.
But when I do that video with a room of 100 of my
Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta say his name. Look at Tipster's face. Tipster has a look on his face like, dude, will you just shut the fuck up? He does. I mean, listen, I know Tipster and I have our differences, but quite honestly, I feel for him here. I feel for him. Because he's trying to do a show for his audience, and here comes Keemstar jumping up, you know, and as Tipster pointed out, he was invited on, and that's fine. I understand Tipster pointed that out on Twitter, so I'm not, you know, I'm not combating that, but it's just he's trying to do this show for his audience, and then all of a sudden here comes Keemstar crying like a baby. Baby carrots in the chat. Just saying. Baby carrots in the chat. Oh, that's so funny. Poor Tipster. I feel for Tipster on this one. Not gonna lie. Oh.
Fans, they're all sub. They got their phones on. They got full volume on, right? And no one sees the notification. What is that gonna do? What is that gonna do?
Fucking nothing. Nobody gives a fuck. Go back and make videos. You're a fucking YouTuber. Stop going on these fucking made up PR campaigns where you just hijack other YouTubers' live streams so you can complain about your own fucking bullshit. Why don't you grow a pair of fucking balls and start putting this bullshit on your own fucking channel if you really care about it?
That is gonna rip this goddamn platform in half, and they're gonna stop feeding us the goddamn recommended. They're trying to, like, literally, this YouTube.com is trying to dissect us, separate us from our fan base, all right?
Nobody's trying to do jack shit.
Part of me wants to say that Keemstar is starting to lose it, allegedly. But I think he's just putting it on thick. He's putting it on thick. Yeah, nobody cares about Jake Paul anymore. Who cares about the Paul brothers? Who cares about the Paul brothers?
To his fucking channel, folks. YouTube goes up, YouTube goes down. Anybody who's been a YouTuber for more than a fucking year knows that there are moments where you get a lot of views, there are moments where you don't get as many views, and it's just part of the fucking business, and all you can do is just keep making fucking videos. Now, if you want to just stop making videos and start making excuses, then welcome to the Keemstar Club of fucking crybabies. You're gonna be miserable here.
And now I have evidence and I have proof, and I'm going to get even more proof that they're going another step, that the sub to the channel, notifications to a channel, all notifications, that still doesn't work because YouTube wants to tell the viewer what to watch.
No, that is a fucking bold-faced fucking lie. Every channel that I watch consistently shows up on my sub box, shows up on my homepage. I get notifications for it.
So that might mean that Keem, they're not watching you consistently anymore. Because Keemstar went on there. Keemstar was telling a bad joke, all right? And it has been established, even Def Noodles said it was a joke. It was a horrible joke. Trying to start shit with Tipster, with Keem. He's grasping for straws, and quite honestly, he can't get over Def Noodles. That's why, Kimberly. And here's another thing, too. Keemstar doesn't consistently upload either. He doesn't consistently upload. That's another thing about him, too.
Now, the thing is that if people stop watching your fucking channel, Mr. Keemstar, then that means you gotta up the quality of your fucking content. You can't just go up and talk bullshit and say that fights are confirmed where they're not fucking confirmed, because then guess what? People just stop giving a fuck about you. And by the way, that Aiden Ross thing didn't help you either.
They don't want the viewer to think for themselves and to make the decisions for themselves for the
No, Mox, he's not deaf. Yeah, he's not deaf.
content that they want to watch. A revolution must take place. We must fight to survive.
You're a fucking YouTuber. What fucking revolution are you fucking talking about? Sit your ass on your fucking seat and start making fucking videos and stop complaining, you fucking bitch star. Look, I've already said this. There are a lot of people whose channels aren't doing so well right now. Keemstar's channel isn't the only one. YouTube goes up, YouTube goes down, and the only thing that stays consistent is whether you fucking make videos or not. If you stop making videos, your channel is going to go down. If you keep making videos, your channel will eventually come back. Now, folks, you can either be a fucking bitch and complain about it like fucking Keemstar, or you can be like every other fucking YouTuber who has longevity on this fucking platform and keep making fucking videos. Anyway, folks, moving on to Trisha.
Okay, so that's it with that one. I'm not going into Trisha Paytas. I'm over talking about her. Not gonna lie. Alright, so they had a little exchange on Twitter. I didn't grab the receipts for that, but it was under Tipster. Tipster retweeted, oh god, he retweeted either Def Noodles or somebody, I can't remember who he retweeted, and he said, yes, he was invited on, and it was an obvious joke, which Def Noodles shows in here, where in the last video, he says, well, I knew it was a joke, I even said it was a joke, and, yeah, there was an exchange, but, okay, hold on.
Welcome, hope you're all.
Oh, the Twitch leaks. That is some dumb shit. I think it's hilarious. People are pissed off they're making money on Twitch. Ah, here we go.
To come from him, and he really seems unwilling to do it. Anyway, folks, moving on to everybody's least favorite toilet drinker, Keemstar slander.
It's crazy how death rants could be applied to John. You know what, Turner? You make absolute sense. Yes. Yes. His rants could be applied to John Swan, too. Yes, 100% Turner. I agree with you. Yeah, K-pop, but I'm not talking about that. That's, yeah. Dennis going 10 rounds. Yeah, this is part 2. Wow, Keemstar flat out told everyone he was straight. It wasn't just Keemstar who said that Def Noodles was straight up garbage. Oh, Tetra. Oh, he did a, I need validation because, girl, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing about John Swan. It's a whole thing. Alright, let's do this one.
Slander me again because it's a Thursday.
Def Noodles exposed for deleting YouTube comments that call him out for his fake news.
Oh, gee, he got me there, folks. Def Noodles deleting comments. Oh no! What is the world coming to? Now, before I address that absolutely slanderous tweet, let's take a look at a few details embedded in that tweet. First off, I'd like to point out that this tweet was sent out at 12:40 a.m. West Coast time. And I don't know if most of you know this, folks, but Keemstar lives in the East Coast of the United States, which means that there's a 3-hour difference between where I live and Keemstar lives. He's, in fact, 3 hours ahead of me, which means that Keemstar is thinking about me at 3:40 in the fucking morning.
He's not wrong, though. He's not wrong. Yes, K-pop. People were mad on because the leak showed what people made in the month of September, and people are pissed at how much those Twitch streamers made. But the only thing I am going to say that is, the only thing I'm going to say about those Twitch, how much they made in a month leak, and then I'm going to move on. Wow, I guess those hot tub streamers and titty streamers really hurt them, huh? Look at the top 10 people. They're not titty streamers. They're not bathtub streamers. They're not hot tub streamers. But they really hurt their money, huh? Just saying. All right, let's go. That's all I had to say about that. That's all I had to say about that. Just saying. And if you looked at the whole list, how many bathtub streamers, how many titty streamers did you see on that list? All right, let's keep going.
This guy's almost in his 40s, and he's thinking about little old me, a guy who has 1/10 of his fucking following. Now, some would say that thinking about a complete stranger that lives in the other side of the country and is your business competitor at 3:40 in the morning could...
I know you can't, bitch. You sarcastic mom. I know you can't.
constitute to be an absolute obsession, but folks, let's not jump to conclusions. We got better things to do. Like looking at the fact that Keemstar's tweet only got 243 likes in its first 2 hours. Now, I know that just a few moments ago, folks, so we were talking about how life is...
All right, did y'all get that part?
43 likes in its first 2 hours. To do. Like looking at the fact that Keemstar's tweet only got 243 likes in its first 2 hours. Now, I know that just a few moments ago, folks, so we were talking about how life as an influencer shouldn't just be all about the numbers, and I firmly believe that. However, I would like to take this opportunity to do a really cold analysis and see what Keemstar's numbers mean for his social media presence. Now, I don't know how many of you know this, folks, but Keemstar has about 2.8 million followers on Twitter. Now, it is rather unusual for somebody with that many followers to get so little engagement on a tweet that they put out, especially after 2 hours, to get only 244 likes when you have 2.8 million people looking at you is extremely unusual, and one could only arrive at the conclusion that not only is Keemstar's YouTube channel dead, but his Twitter account may also be dying. Now, I know some people are going to say, but that is an absolutely anecdotal piece of evidence. It is late in the day. Nobody's going to be looking at Twitter. I bet that one of his tweets from earlier in the day had more engagement. Well, let's check, shall we? 11 hours ago, 312 likes. 12 hours ago, 183 likes. 13 hours ago, 717 likes. Now, don't get me wrong.
Oh! Oh! No. It's not Keem buying followers. It's just that Keem's starting to... The theory is Keem's starting to die out because he's not the relevant one that he used to be. And I think a lot of it is he needs to change his content up. You know what I'm saying? So...
Folks, 700 people is a lot of people, but you have to keep in mind that this guy has 2.8 million followers, and the fact that he can barely bring together 1,000 of those 2.8 million followers to like anything that he posts in his account says a lot about his social media presence. In fact, I would go as far as to say that his Twitter account isn't dying. It's already dead.
Oh. Yeah, Taylor, his fan base grew out of him, and the younger kids aren't replacing him. There's more relevant creators now. Yes, exactly. Dark Magician, Keem has it evolved, and he's fighting it. He's fighting it. Why do you think he was asking Def Noodles back in the day to take over his channel? I think Keem already knows that. He's just trying to find somebody to take over. And I have my conspiracy theory on that, too. I feel like I know who he's going to get to take over. Maybe. I don't know yet. Either that or he's just trying to do documentaries on his channel, too. To give it more spice. Yeah, no, you're exactly right. Dion, look at his tweets when he drops a video. Barely any likes, and he wonders why the views are down. Exactly.
And if you add that to his YouTube channel also dying, one could arrive at the conclusion that Keemstar's entire social media career is dying. Anyway, back to Keemstar's tweet and why it's slanderous. First, let's see what this comment that got deleted said.
What Keem said about you was an obvious joke, and I allowed Keem to call in. This video is so cringe, LOL.
So that comment is a reference to one of my latest videos where I react to Keemstar going on another YouTuber's live stream and making up a bunch of bullshit about me. Now, folks, if I actually had an issue with that comment, wouldn't it be much easier for me to not put it in a video and instead just leave it in the comment section where a very tiny percentage of all of you would actually run across the comment and read it. Now, here's the truth, folks. I don't give a flying fuck that the comment was made. In fact, the only reason why that comment wasn't showing up before is because the creator was blocked on my channel, meaning that all of his comments were automatically hidden from the channel. But don't worry, folks. I fixed that situation. I unblocked him as well as the other 10 or so accounts that were blocked from commenting on my channel. And if anybody ever has an issue with a comment not showing up, or if they have a question, feel free to reach out. I have an email in the description down below. You can DM me on Instagram or figure out a way to reach me, and I will look into it. I'll see how to make your comment appear, or I will invite you to comment again, and we can figure out what's wrong. You know, YouTube cycles the comments. If you comment something and it immediately disappears, that's because YouTube cycles the top comments to keep people engaging with comments. Now, I'd like to take a moment right now and actually invite this creator to comment once again in the video that he commented on, and I will pin.
I just want to say one thing. This is the second story having to do with Tipster, and he has yet said Tipster's name. I just want y'all to notice that shade. Okay? Just notice that shade. This is the second video with Tipster in it, and he hasn't mentioned Tipster's name. Kimberly, I do not miss that. I do not miss the glasses. I do not miss the headphones, the cat ears, and I don't miss the character. I do not miss the character. Oh, yeah, of course, Dion. That's exactly who he blocked.
In his comment to the top of the video. Now, folks, let's take a step back to Keemstar's tweet where he falsely accuses me of putting out fake news while retweeting the comment that alleges that what Keemstar said is a joke. Let's see what I actually said in the video if I mentioned that Keemstar was joking or was pranking the host.
I was watching a brand new Def Noodles, and they said, you are in fact getting a divorce. You're dating a 18-year-old.
Not only did I never fucking say that, but as far as I can remember, I have never spoken about that individual on this channel. But folks, moments later, Keemstar explains that it is a hilarious ruse of his to just go into this individual's live stream and start making a bullshit about me. Oh, what?
See, he knew it was a joke. He knew it was a joke. He knew it was a joke. What's up, Moonhag?
Wow, so I actually did say that Keemstar later explained that it was a hilarious ruse of his. So I did actually provide the context in the video that he was basically pranking the host like he did with Aiden Ross. Remember that?
So now he's fucking famous somehow, and I'm famous.
Yo, you're in trouble.
Why? Oh, shit.
That crypto shit.
And can you please stop doing this clip? This is, oh God, Def, I hate this clip. It's so.
Hey, Steve, get his ass from right now.
Anyway, folks, once again, Keemstar.
Well, Emily, we already knew that.
Slandered me, provided no evidence to support any of his claims. In fact, completely ignored the evidence which completely contradicted all of his claims. But we're talking about Keemstar, folks. He makes up shit for a living and has zero credibility. Nobody gives a flying fuck about him. His social media accounts are dead. Oh, by the way, here's a very special message to that very special someone who this section of the video is dedicated to. Hey, how you doing, you inbred dumb fuck? Happy to see you in these parts.
I disavow! I disavow! Oh, Kimberly! Wait, is it not coming up? Oh, there we go.
Xylie in my chat right now?
How you doing, individual?
How you doing, can you do me a favor and confirm if that's really you in my chat?
Thank you for the $1.99. Was it funny? That individual's response?
Parts again. Happy to see that you're still my #1 fan, and happy to see that you're still stealing my stories for your bullshit fucking show. I know it must be hard to see all your fucking brands die, but guess what? Nobody gives a flying fuck. Go have an awful fucking day. And now, a palate cleanser.
Go have an awful fucking day. Ugh. Aiden, get get his ass right now. Oh yeah, I hate that clip. I hate that clip. Yeah, there was I find it funny that he wouldn't say Tipster's name. It's like, okay. And you know, it's actually kind of funny because I didn't realize that until the second time I watched the video. And then Keemstar, that's what he does though. He jumps on other people's live streams and he bitches. That's just what he does. He's Keemstar. Rainmaker says, can't ever say Def Noodles or Def doesn't know his audience. 100%. I like Tipster. Nothing wrong with that, Don. Nothing wrong with that at all. But there's quite a few in my audience that does like Tipster. I don't see nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. It just, he and I have you know, we don't exactly see eye to eye on some stuff. Me personally, I think it was a misunderstanding, but you know, I'll never know. I'll never know. So what do you think about the latest drama between Def Noodles and Keemstar? Yeah, absolutely, K-pop is perfectly okay. 100%. Oh, I was laughing. I was when I saw it the first time, I was like, "Oh my god, no. When will this end? Seriously." It's refreshing to see a commentary channel that doesn't kiss Keem's butt. Missed a large part of this, but I was entertained. I will say this. The Def Noodles, it's getting old. Okay. It's getting old. Alright? Keemstar and Ethan, getting old. Keemstar jumping on people's live streams and bitching, and now he's screaming for a fucking revolution, is getting old. Keemstar and Def going back and forth, it's getting old. Now, the only thing entertaining about the Keemstar Def is I'm still not used to Def being like this. But besides that, the Keemstar Def stuff is starting to get old too. Like, the whole damn thing is starting to get old. Yeah, exactly, Mandy. I still enjoy Ethan Klein and Xylie accepts me. Because I can't stand Ethan Klein either. Oh my god, no. Oh, dang, I'm glad you caught it too. Well, Ingrid, I'm older than Keemstar. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and age shame Keemstar. I'm not going to do it. I'm almost 7 years older than him. So. Yeah, exactly, Amber Chick. It's starting to get old, but there's nothing going on. But what, except for Shane came back today, and I don't even know if I even want to talk about that, to be honest. Like, why? You know what, Becky? I 100% agree with that. Ethan and Def just need to never mention Keem again and let his channel die. Yeah, because Ethan's doing the same damn thing. He's on his channel talking about Keemstar. Ethan's poking too. For the life of me, I think Keemstar would revitalize his channel if he would just go ahead, get on his channel, and talk shit about Def Noodles and Ethan. I don't know what kind of par he is trying to set for his channel. Dude, just go on your channel and talk shit instead of jumping on people's live streams. You know? Maybe react to a reaction to Shane's video. That's still me watching Shane's video. I don't know if I care enough about Shane. I have to think about that one. And if I do Shane's video, it might be on a live stream where I'm gaming and I'm halfway paying attention. Patrick's like, they need to kiss. But seriously, Keemstar, just go on your channel and talk. You would revitalize your channel if you turned around and acted the way you do on Twitter on your channel. But you act like you're too good and you're always talking about the Paul brothers who no one gives a fuck about. And TikTokers who no one gives a fuck about. Dude. Come on now. If you were being watched so hard by YouTube, that's it. I'm just going to go ahead and say I think those emails are fucking fake. Okay? I think those emails he claimed are fake. Just because the way he's carrying it. If he's not allowed to talk shit about Ethan Klein on YouTube, then why are you jumping on other people's streams? And talking shit. You're able to talk shit then, huh? But you can't talk. No, you don't want to talk shit on your channel. But I'm telling you now, if you did, you would revitalize your channel. You know how many people would click in to see you talking shit about Ethan? Or reacting to Ethan talking shit to you? A lot of people. A lot of people. Keen tried to go at Ethan and he wouldn't lose subs this time. I guarantee you. And he doesn't need to lose subs. I don't think he would lose subs. I think he would have more engagement if he did that. See, bitchy sarcastic mom even said she would watch that. Hell, I would watch it. And I don't like Keem. But I sure as hell would be there for the dumpster fire. The hell? Shit, I'm making my job on YouTube to watch dumpster fires. Skip says, I think Keem covering those particular people on his channel is part of his business model. You know, I think that's exactly the way he looks at it. But don't get mad if your business on YouTube is failing because no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. You know, Amber Chick, amen. I'm just wondering where the fuck Mask Off Creep Show is at. I'm over this way. I don't think she's coming back this year. I don't think it's going to be this year. It'll be next year. It might be near the 1 year anniversary of the bullshit. I mean, seriously. He would get more engagement if he actually went on his channel and talked his shit. Instead of talking his shit and starting shit on Twitter, talking his shit and talking about a revolution on somebody's live stream. I mean, come on, dude. It's getting fucking old. At this point, Keemstar looks like a punk. To me, personally. My personal opinion, at this point, Keemstar is looking like a punk. Because it always seems like he's got to have other people around patting his back going, you're right, Keemstar, you're right, Ethan is bad, so he can talk shit about Ethan or Def Noodles. He can't do it on his own. He can't do it with a camera, sitting at his desk, in front of his 6,000 damn screens and his awesome computer and shit. He can't do it by himself. He's starting to look like a punk because he has to do it on somebody else's live stream. Seriously. The man has diversified. I doubt his main money. He don't make no money on you. I mean, he does make money on YouTube. Don't get me wrong. He makes a hell of a lot more than I do. But his main income is not YouTube anymore. The man can walk away from YouTube and be fine. The man can walk away from YouTube right now and be okay. He could shut that shit down right now. He'll be all right. Well, he needs to diversify, Dion. His YouTube views being down hurts his ego. They absolutely do, but he's got to realize he's not top man anymore. Because people... Excuse me. Ma'am. Pumpkin, get over. Don't you run away. Alright, Skipper Bitchy. Which one wants Pumpkin? She started scratching the wall because I wasn't paying attention to her. I'm gonna give her away. I'm gonna give her away. No, he's starting to, I'm sorry. He's starting to look like a punk to me. He really is. He's starting to look like a punk to me. I don't know how else to put it, honestly. Because he won't talk shit unless he's got other people around him. That's what it's starting to look like. Justice for Pumpkin. It's going to be justice for her butt when I go and get her. I'm serious. I am dead ass serious. Hashtag ban Xylie. Hashtag Pumpkin supporters. Yeah, exactly. No one is on top forever. And they really aren't. They really aren't. No one's on top forever. And you gotta ride those waves, man. Where the hell Pumpkin? Pumpkin baby. Pumpkin baby. Oh, she ran. I looked at her. I caught her doing that. And she looked at me and she went and took off. Pumpkin is a brat. Don't y'all simp for Pumpkin. Pumpkin's a brat. Keemstar worked when being edgy and hating Ethan was trendy. Nope, you're right. I don't know, man. I just, the more I see, the more I see Keemstar doing that and getting on people's live streams and talking that shit, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't blame Tipster for putting them on. I mean, you know, I don't blame Tipster for putting them on at all. But the more I see Keemstar jumping on people's live streams and talking shit, the more it's punk-like behavior to me. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Seriously. It's... You can't talk that shit when you're by yourself, though. Rainmaker, yes, he was. I'm not even going to read that. Yes, he was. He was on top at one point. He could break. He was at one point. Keemstar was able to break people's channels. He can't do that anymore. Amber's like, I don't like that either. It's kind of cowardly. Yeah, I agree. I remember when Keem was doing Game of... Oh, you've been watching him for a while. I have no idea if Miley Cyrus watched him. I have no idea. He's like the guy in school that never grew up. I watched him for a while, but now I'm just annoyed by him. Skip's YouTube app keeps crashing. Bless her heart. I know, mine did that earlier today on my phone. Who is top dog now? I don't know. I don't know. I think it depends. I think it's been split up by community now. To be honest. I think... I don't think they're real... Like, overall, YouTube... I'm not seeing a top dog. I think it depends on where in YouTube you go to see a top dog. I typed a whole ass long comment too. Skip, I get you. Yeah, but that's a different part of YouTube, Gabriella. I don't. Mr. Beast has nothing to do with commentary community. Has nothing to do with, other different communities. I wouldn't say H3H3 because he don't run shit either. H3H3 don't run shit. He really doesn't. I mean, he's top dog for the portion of YouTube he's at, but really at this point, H3H3 has his own community. He's top dog in his own community. He doesn't, hover over like an overlord over smaller channels. He doesn't do that. He's pretty much by himself, doing his own damn thing. As skeevy as he is sometimes. What I said was that I get being like, fuck this dude so much and not wanting to commemorate their bitch ass on your channel, Okay, hold on. What I said was that I get being like, fuck this dude so much and not wanting to commemorate his bitch ass on your channel. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I get it. Then ContraPoint. Tetra, you know who the commentary community is. You know ContraPoint is not even in that community. But for what she does, yeah. There is no top... Listen, there is no top dog anymore. There is no overlord of YouTube anymore. Alright? It's been split up. It's been split up. Because the one thing about Keemstar is, when he was on top... Okay? Okay, listen. When I talk about top dog, I'm talking about somebody who's like an overlord on smaller channels. Okay? I'm not talking about who is the most popular YouTuber. I'm not talking about that. Alright? Y'all are taking it completely wrong what I'm talking about. Okay? What I'm talking about, when Keemstar was on top, Keemstar made it a point to have connections with all different types of channels. All different sub-counts. He made it a point to reach out to Peter Mon. He made a point to reach out to different channels from different communities and stuff like that, and building friendships with them, and etc., 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 etc. Nobody's done that since. Nobody has done that since. So there is no top dog anymore. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe there's a top dog anymore. Top dog as far as views and sub counts, sure, there's top dogs, obviously. But I'm talking about someone who we 100% get behind and we're going to fight for that person. No, I don't think there is. Yeah, no top bullies anymore. There we go. Kiki says, Diorio is trying, but he's nowhere near the sub count. I don't know. I think in his community, he is one of the top dogs. In his community. Again, it's based on community. It's not based off of the whole picture. Plus, he's starting to do more on Twitch, and he's starting to like the political side of everything. That's where he's going with. I wish the top dog wasn't Ryan's World Kid. No, no, no. Moon, I don't care for Keem, but I respect the hustle. That was smart. Yeah, no, he definitely had a hustle. He definitely had a hustle, but it's starting to get to the point. This shit's old, dude. Either get on your channel and talk shit, or just shut the fuck up. I mean, period. Period. Either get on your channel and talk your shit, or shut the fuck up. Yep, exactly, Kiki. Can you imagine Ryan's mom as an overlord, though? YouTube would even be more obnoxious than it is already. Fat say, Jack, you ain't right for that one. You are not right for that one. I swear to God. They're afraid to speak as openly as they do with other topics. What are you talking about, Mox? Oh, okay. Diorio in that corner is still kind of intimidated by Keem. I was watching a Tommy C video, and you should hear how they all go timid when Keem appears. They're afraid to... Okay. I don't know if it's afraid or if it's a respect factor. Because, and I'm going to tell you why. And I know y'all going to go, oh my God, how can you respect Keem? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I get it. I get it, because I don't respect his ass, okay? But I don't know if it's an afraid thing more than Keemstar has helped every single one of them out, either with their Twitters or their YouTube channels. He has helped every single one of them boys have been helped by Keemstar, I think with the exception of Bo Black, so it was actually Ethan Klein that helped Bo Blacks. But Keemstar has helped every single one of those in one way or another, either about their Twitter or about their YouTube channel. So I wouldn't say it's an afraid or scared kind of thing. It might be a respect thing going, damn, this dude helped me out. I don't know, you know. Oh, I wasn't talking about Tommy C. I don't think Tommy C gets timid at all ever either. If anything, Tommy C will lean more into it and get even more harsh. He don't give a fuck. Tommy C gives no shit. Tommy C. Alright, you know what? I'm going to give this to Tommy C. Tommy C is actually more what Keemstar used to be. And at least Tommy C, now, I don't agree with him half the time, but at least Tommy C has the balls enough to do it on his own channel. I will give him that. At least Tommy C will do that shit on his own channel instead of hopping on everybody's live stream and talking shit on their live streams. I will give him that. I will 100% give him that. And if you try to buck on him, he goes in even harder until he realizes, okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that. It might be a day or two or a week or a month or a year later, but he stops and thinks about going, maybe they were right, blah, blah, blah. You know, once he goes to bed after his live stream, you know, and just chilling. I'm just glad the Paul brothers aren't running. They ain't running shit. I may not agree with him, but I respect the fact that he speaks his whole mind. Sometimes Tommy speaks a little bit too much of his mind, but he does speak his mind. That's true. I believe that's Matt that you're talking about. He seems like a really nice dude. I want to say his name is Matt. The guy who's always with him on his channel. He seems like a nice dude, though. Every time I've seen him on Twitter, he's actually trying to, like, if they're fighting with Tommy, okay, and it's whoever and Tommy, because it's always somebody and Tommy, all right. And Matt, I think his name's Matt. He's the one that he will go in and actually try to talk to the person, not be disrespectful, but literally have a conversation. He seems like a really nice dude. Honestly. He seems like a nice dude. Oh yeah, that Emery stuff was funny. Oh, Jeff. Excuse me. Why do I always say Matt? Jeff. Excuse me. Yes, Jeff. I don't know why I always want to say Matt. Jeff. Yeah, Jeff seems like a really nice dude. He does. I've seen him on Twitter, and I've seen him try to talk to people. Or whoever it was that I know works with Tommy. They seem like a nice person. Okay, so there is... Okay, see, I'm not completely slow. That's a good thing. Remember, guys, I had just woken up like 30 minutes before this live stream. And it takes me a while to wake up. I just hope FaZe Banks doesn't... There's no... How could FaZe Banks replace Keem? There's no way FaZe Banks could replace Keem. No way at all. FaZe Banks doesn't care about it enough to replace Keem. Oh, I don't care about Rice Gum. Rice Gum can kick rocks. Rice Gum can kick rocks. And he has to do something amazing for me to even cover him on my channel. Either amazingly bad or amazingly good. Girl, I saw Muda uploaded that video today. I want to watch that video. Skip says, shit, Coffee and Muda about to rip Banks a new one. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Alright, Amber Chick. Oh, I didn't even know he had a channel. Okay. Watch Coffee's first? Alright, I'll watch Coffee's first. I like CoffeeZilla. He's about the only Zilla I like. Because the other Zilla has been... Let's talk about this for a second. The other Zilla has been showing his ass on Twitter. And he's doubling down. Apparently Rice Gum is still around. I guess. I don't know. I know Muda's dropped today, and apparently CoffeeZilla's dropped also. Okay, somebody's playing with the paper baby. Hold on a second. Come here. Come here. They want to see you. Come here. Come here. Oh my God. They want to see you. Are you playing with the paper baby? Huh? You playing with the paper baby? Yeah. Ugh. She's playing with her paper baby. Is your paper baby? Yeah. Here. It's right there. Right? Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hey, boo-boo. Alright, so who wants her? I'm auctioning her off. We're going to start at 1 cent. Are you worth more than 1 cent? Huh? The way you've been acting lately. Oh, don't be scratching my neck now, Huzzy. Alright. Go get your paper, baby. Go get it. God, she scratched my neck. Oh, we don't talk bad about Hassan here, ma'am. Mandy. I bet Banks won't want to have Muda on, but yeah, I haven't watched the video, so I really don't even know what they're about right now. Ma'am, I don't want to play with your... She wants me to play with her paper baby. Ma'am, listen, go take your paper baby in the kitchen. Go get it. Oh my God, she's so fluffy that when she goes to stop to get the paper baby, she slides. I'm probably not going to watch them. I don't know. I mean, as in on the channel. She's very needy tonight. And it's like her and Edna take shifts. Edna's needy during the day. I can't do anything without Edna coming up to my leg and going. And now that Edna and Penelope are asleep, that's when Pumpkin plays with the paper babies, because every time she tries to play with the paper babies while they're awake, they take them from her, and she just sits there like, okay. Alright. Anything... You better lay your ass down. What are you doing? She's such a brat, yeah. Alright, so anything else before I get out of here? We might watch that Shane Dawson one tomorrow night. I'm going to be on later tomorrow night. My husband's actually going out of town for a funeral. So I'm going to be on a little bit later because I got the panel tomorrow. And that's not going to end until about 8:30 more than likely. Because when I'm on there, they seem to talk for 2 hours. It's probably because of me. Wow, Pretend Fashionista. You're a mod and you've been on Top Chat this entire time? I'm firing you. You're getting fired. You are getting fired. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Oh, it's his, it was one of his platoon mates. It's his platoon mate who's actually his best friend. It was his platoon mate's grandfather. And, he's real close with his best friend's family. So he's, going out of town for the funeral for the grandfather. But anyway, and thank you. I will tell him that you said that. Alright, so... Baby Carrot's in the chat. Because we love us some Keemstar. And y'all have a good night. And remember, keep it real.